Don't know how to write a story? You've come to the right place. I'm gonna show you exactly how I write my stories, so let's start. My plan is actually kind of simple. I'm just gonna spin the wheel, and the genres I get is what I'm gonna do. So, yeah. Please don't give me anything bad. Okay, we got adventure. It's not like adventure is a bad theme, but I'm not familiar with it. I never write stories in adventure. It's always romance, but enough whining. Let's get to the next one. Please let it be something I'm familiar. Okay, I can work with that. Supernatural. Okay, the last genre, please. Romance. I cannot write a story with no romance. Please. Oh no. This is breaking my heart, but how the heck am I gonna make a story out of these three genres? The frick? I've cooled my head, and this is my plan. Basically, I'm just gonna make a plot, and then in that plan, I'm just gonna make a story, my world, my characters, and I guess my potential. I don't really know myself, but it's gonna work out in the end, at least. I don't even have an app I'm gonna write this all in. Oh my goodness. So after much consideration, I have thought of what the story is going to be about. Basically, it's about this group of friends. They were just a normal group of friends going to high school and doing whatnot, when suddenly a massive meteorite hit their planet, and the miasma has been different ever since. They unfortunately didn't have enough time to escape the miasma, and they inhaled a nasty amount of it. So they unfortunately or fortunately developed powers that they use. Now, horror is just a subgenre, so I'm just gonna add it to make it a little bit terrifying every once in a while. So please don't tell me that. Maybe the villain can be horrifying, but that's basically my plot, and their main goal is to sorry, got a little delay. Anywho, basically they're gonna find the people who did it, because it was not a normal meteorite, and basically track them down, defeat them, because my story doesn't have that much depth to it. And yeah, that's basically it. I've checked all my boxes, and yeah, it's now out of plot. We're done with plot. It's now time for the world setting. So I think I'm just gonna have it in a normal society, the kind of society we live in. It's actually gonna be kind of present 2026 kind of theme. But since it's supernatural, obviously there's gonna be no powers in the beginning, because like I said, they gained their powers from the amount of miasma they did. But after the whole freaking meteorite, other people began to get powers, and that's basically my world setting. Also, I'm gonna pick a country in Japan, because I love anime, and that's where most anime is set on. I think I'm gonna pick Osaka. Yeah, Osaka seems like a good freaking thing. So now that we have our world setting, now it's time to actually think of the freaking characters, because no story is complete without a character. So I think our main character is going to be called Lana. I already kind of have a sketch of her. Just a sketch, it's not anything elaborate, but that's what our main character looks like. I think her group of friends is going to include Alan, this guy, who else should we include? We have Alan, we have Lana. We should also include Sienna. I feel like that's such a nice tropical name. Let's see. We have Alan, Sienna, Lana, Lauren. That's a good one. We need another guy's name. I think I'm gonna use Darren, because he was in my last video, and I'm just very used to the name Darren. I think I should just add one more person, because I don't want to get them mixed up. Maybe I will do Alex. Okay, I'm gonna do Alex. Alan, Lana, Alex, Sienna, and what was the last one? I'll remember someday. So we have our characters, we have our plot, we have our world setting. Now it is time to actually write the story. I'm keeping this very simple because I'm recording this at like what 2 a.m. while editing this video. But I I'm just actually creating the story now. I used an app. I'm gonna flash it on the screen now. But that's not the only one I used. I also used a second one, which I'm also gonna flash on the screen now. Yeah, I used two apps, maybe even three, because I'm still not done writing the story as we speak right now. And yes, I'm basically giving you guys a pre freaking thing into my art style. My art style changes a lot throughout years, not years, throughout my journey. And I just feel like, you know, it's not good to stay on one art. While it is a niche, I feel like it's good to experiment with, art styles. Like this art style is not my normal art style. I feel like my art style is more of a comic-y, like comics, like manga, like casual, laid back, formal. This is not really even that formal. This is considered half formal, but yeah, this whole yeah, if you see the way I'm writing, you know that it's not that formal, but yeah, I prefer very informal things. And later in the story, I do even later change the writing style, the tone, just to make it a little bit more my style and what I'm comfortable with. So as I'm writing the story right now, I'm not done. We might have to do a part two if I don't finish it tonight. Because the thing about me is that if I don't, freaking finish a project the day I start the project, I'm gonna get lazy from that project and I'm not gonna want to do it. And my motivation is gonna go down the crapper. And my quality of freaking, my quality of my writing is gonna degrade. And, you know, I just, I can't be bothered. I don't want to say I can't be bothered, but like I'll get really disappointed at how not bad, but like how rushed the ending is. Like I wrote a really good story last year. I don't know where it is. It wasn't digital. It was just something I could do when I was bored in class. But I wrote a story, and honestly, everything around the story was good. But I feel like the ending was rushed for myself. Like I am myself's biggest critic, and if I pass my own like test, I feel like people would like it, but opinions matter. Anywho, I feel like my ending was rushed, and that's not what I want to happen with this one. So if the ending is rushed, just know that I probably didn't finish it this night or the next night. In fact, I feel like this is gonna take a week to finish. So please make sure to hit that subscribe button and like and recommend me, because this is not funny at all. But yeah, that's the end of this voice note because I need to finish. Guys, we have a problem. I just like freaking figured out that the story has already been done. Okay, there's such thing as a meteorite granting powers, and if I want my story to actually stick out, I'm gonna have to make it have a little bit more depth than it does right now. So yeah, we're gonna have to impute some horror stuff into this, cause uh this is no like I was literally just watching YouTube right now. A YouTuber called I don't really know, but like I was just watching this guy talk about how first chapter is really like depend like they determine your reputation as a manga creator. And then he starts talking about this manga I can't remember that it had like yakuza and that a meteor granted them powers. Um First of all, a meteor didn't exactly grant the powers. Honestly, you're gonna have to read to understand. But basically, the meteorite isn't the one that caused the power. It's the miasma. So I can't tell if it's really new or fresh or it's been done before. I don't know. You're gonna have to read to find out. Okay. And by the way, I'm not done. Um, I've really been grinding as much as I could, but really I've only gotten to the part where they actually manifested their powers because every good thing has to have like a backstory and stuff, but yeah, I'm so sorry I've not finished. So I'm officially done with chapter one. I still have much more to do, but basically the backstory is set. I don't want to write a whole story and then this video ends up flopping and then all my efforts go in vain. So if you guys like it so much, you can comment. I should post it and I will. But thank you so much for staying, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Ciao.